What's up, you guys? I'm not feeling it today, to be completely honest. Say I'm feeling it, not feeling it as much as I usually do. I didn't eat too well last night. I followed my intermittent fasting, but I ate a lot of sriracha almonds and some kettle chips, and I used my intermittent fasting as an excuse to eat more than usual. And yeah, I can definitely tell the impact that it's having on my energy today and my clear thinking. So that's just an example. That's what happens. I'm going to say a lot today, particularly because I'm not in my tip-top shape. But that's what happens. I'm trying to be real with y'all, and I hope that you'll be real with yourself too. Just stay aware. Whenever you sit in a certain position, whenever you stand in a certain position, where you're tapping your legs more, whenever you're with certain people, how do you feel? When you think about certain subjects, how do you feel? And really just try to get in tune with yourself. Now, what a lot of us will find is that whenever it comes to those things that we really want to do in life, I want to be an artist, I want to be a comedian, I want to be a woodworker, I want to be a bodybuilder, I want to be an architect. Those things, there are going to be fears that come up. If you're not able to do them right now, if you're not able to push yourself to do them, there's going to be some fear involved. There almost always is. And so I just encourage you guys to really try to look deep and figure out what that is. I was with some friends last night. One of them, he didn't talk specifics, but he said, there's some things that I really want to do, but I just can't pull myself to do them. I have a lot of anxiety that comes up. I'm scared of what people are going to say. I just can't push myself to do it. The other friend said, yes, of course. Those things are always going to be there. They're going to pop up. You just have to learn to fight them. You're going to have to fight them every single day for months, for years, but you'll get through it, but you just have to keep pushing. And I had to disagree a little bit, honestly. I've been doing this for quite a while. I've been trying to figure out the best route. And all that means is that you're working. What means a couple things. You're either working towards something that you don't really want, or you're working towards something that you haven't clearly defined and made big enough in your head. So your subconscious mind says, I don't know if we really want to do that. I don't know if it's worth the investment of energy and time. It's more important for me to do other things. So it's not going to let you continue. Or, you're just at an imbalance of your energies. You're eating too much, you're sleeping too much, you're watching too many video games, you're hanging out with the wrong people, you're smoking, you're trashing your body. And because of that, it's pulling you way down. So it could be one of a few things. Of course, getting all of those in balance, you're going to be a laser dude. You're going to accomplish anything that you want, honestly. Because now your body and your mind are healthy and you have a clearly defined goal that you can run after and get. So I said, hey, look, I know that that's been my experience for quite a few things, but whenever I have a clearly defined goal that I know that I want, no, there's no blocks. There's no blocks. There might have been before, but now I can go ahead and get things done. And he said, yeah, you know what? I've experienced that too. Because you could be lazy for months. You could be trashing yourself for months, and all of a sudden something comes up, and you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I really want that. I really want that. And all of a sudden, next day, you're up, 6 a.m, you're working hard, you work all through the night, do the same thing the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Why? What changed? You didn't just break 50 habits instantly. No. You got aligned. You figured out what it is that you want, and you went and did it. Why? Because your subconscious mind said, this is good for us, and let's go do it. And your energy was correct. Now imagine that same thing had happened, but you were 500 pounds overweight. It'd be a little bit harder to get that up and go. And if you were 500 pounds, then you could still do it. And yeah, there is going to be a major difference whenever you get your mind straight. But just imagine how much further you could go, how much more energy you could put in to doing those things. Because now you're not spending all of your energy digesting your food. You're not spending all of your energy just moving. You're a little bit more mobile, getting a little bit more complex. Like I'm not trying to insult anyone who's that way. But your energy sits at the base of your spine, and if you're overweight significantly, then you're going to have some imbalances, and energy isn't going to be able to move as freely to your mind as it should be. So I just hope you guys can understand that your body, this is the mechanism. This is the most complex machine ever, and it's designed to create. It's designed to manifest whatever it is this wants. But if this doesn't know what it wants, then, okay, well, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just sit here until you figure it out. But you're not figuring it out because you're distracted with TV, with video games, with friends, whatever it is. And so you got to get this figured out so that this can go and act. But what happens if this knows, but this doesn't have the ability to go and do it? You're going to have to spend some time getting this straight. One or the other is your problem. maybe both. Mine was both. I've lost almost 40 pounds in the last year, which, a lot of people have done, but I did it, and I feel fantastic. And I don't want to lose too much more, but, I want to get rid of some of this, want to bulk up, but you can do it. And what did it take? It took me saying, I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to watch what I eat. And I'm going to go ahead and get healthier because I want to be able to express myself clearly and get done what I want to get done. Of course, I still have some bad eating habits every once in a while, but I'm getting through them, And how do I get through them? Slowly, over time. The gap between my mess ups are becoming further and further apart. And that just comes from consistency and me being clear with what I want in the future and me getting this right. So go outside. This is how you can get your mind straight. Go outside, sit down, leave your phone, your TV, just you don't bring your TV outside with you. I'm sure you all do that. Just be by yourself. It's all you have to do. That'll give you some time for your mind to really figure out what it is. What is it that I want? What is it that I want to create with my life? At the time I die, even from years from now, a couple years, a couple months, you don't have to get that intense. I think it's fantastic if you do get a really big, really big long-term goal, something biggest you can think of, times 10, go for it. And then work up to it. What are some small goals that you can do up until then? And move out of this apartment, get a better job, get ripped, those kinds of things. And go start grinding. Get a girlfriend. And then after you've got a real clear vision, when those thoughts pop up, I don't know if I can do this. What are my friends going to think? Those things. Take a deep breath. Slow down. Bring your system into balance. Clear your mind. All you got to do. If you continue to do those things over and over and over, all of this sudden, you've got a super clear mind. And when those stresses come up, you can just push them aside. You have an exercise for it. You're going to push them aside. Why? All you're doing, you're breathing in energy. You're breathing in life. You're slowing down. Physically, you're just slowing down your system. Whenever humans are scared, what do? Sharp inhale. That's how you're breathing all day, every day. You're breathing real fast. You're tapping your foot. You're shaking. Why? Because you're nervous. You're scared. You're in a state of fear. You're in fight or flight mode. You don't need to be. Taking in that deep breath calms your system down. There are 4 different states of mind. I'll go through this real fast. You have beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Beta is right now. You're watching this video. You're thinking it through. Maybe you're doing some homework. You're active. That could be stress. Maybe you're overactive. Then you have alpha, and that's where your mind is more focused on the internal. Sorry, Anna Grace was moving around. More focused on the internal world of yourself. So you're thinking, you're right here, but you're really just seeing things inside your head. You're thinking, what do I want to do later? Blah, 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 blah. Then you have theta, and theta is like your dream, your REM sleeps. It's those states whenever you're entirely in your inside world. There's no you, there's no your mom, there's none of it. It's just all internal. And you can get there through meditation even, and you can start to see visions and those sorts of things. And then you have delta, and that's you're asleep, like you're out. But whenever you take in those deep breaths, what happens is you move from a high delta or high beta state where you're stressed. You start to move more into your alpha state, which is a little bit more calm. You're not stressing too much. You're in your internal world, and you kind of bring balance to your system. You reach homeostasis. So that's what I got for you guys. Go outside, try to get this right so that this can act things out. And if you've got this straight and you really know what it is that you want to do, but you just can't pull yourself to do it, raise your energy. All right, raise your energy and get a clearer vision of what it is that you want to do. Raise your energy. Take some deep breaths. So I love y'all. Peace out. I hope that helped. I think this was a good video. Like and subscribe if you learned something. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you've got some better methods that you think would work, bring them on. But let me know what y'all think of this. So peace out. And love you. Try them out. I want the best for y'all.